Welcome back to Peace, Love and Tarot. This reading is for Libra, Sun, Moon or Rising, and it's the weekly reading for the week of October 21st to the 27th. This week, Libra, we have the Don't Dim to Fit In Oracle card. We have the Four of Cups, the Two of Wands, the Tower, the Justice card, the Page of Swords, and the Ace of Wands. So I know, Libra, you're probably firmly focused on that Tower. Just remember, it is a blessing in disguise. It's coming in to set you back on your right path now. So let's get started by just reading out your Oracle card. Don't dim to fit in. How are you dimming your light in order to fit in? Don't dim your light to accommodate someone else's smallness. We are all born to shine big and bright. The universe is expanding and you're part of the universe, so expanding is part of your nature. If someone makes you want to retract, notice that slowly and back away. They are not for you and you are not for them. Better yet, find it within yourself to expand and shine your own light anyway. Flowers don't open and close according to who is walking by. They open and show their beauty regardless. Yeah, look, so we see a theme here, and with the cards in your reading too, Libra, that some of you have been in a situation or are moving through a situation where, you felt like you were being contracted in that situation. Maybe some of you are in a situation where you couldn't be yourself. That could be within a friendship or a relationship. Maybe you really had to dim your light to fit into a situation, to keep yourself small, to, not step up and share your ideas because potentially there was somebody else in your workplace that, always had to have that light. Someone always had to have the spotlight on them. Whatever way you're really being asked to, step up this week and to really start shining again. It really is time for you to start expanding again. And, those situations that don't align with who you are, don't resonate with your vibration or your frequency, they fall away naturally in time. And that's why we have the Tower here this week. It's time to bring down something that really just isn't a fit for you anymore. So let's start in recent past here. We'll start with the Four of Cups and the Two of Wands. Yeah, so look, here we have a situation where I really feel that, you wanted, the fulfillment from the situation, whether it's work or relationship. I really feel like you had the intention to give it you all. You really wanted, to work towards a 9 or 10 of Cups of reality in this situation, but I feel like it fell short for you. And I think, only probably not too far into this situation, you realize that you just weren't getting the emotional fulfillment or the love that you truly desired or deserved. And I think that you probably, after you had that realization, I think you have stayed in the situation, and that's why we have the Tower here to try and extract you from it this week. But I think you've moved into a place of apathy. You can see this person under the tree here, looks quite apathetic, and if you're in a relationship, maybe the other person has continually tried to connect with you, but because you're sort of done and you're over it and you've closed yourself down, I think you've rejected any offers of love or apologies. If it's an argumentative relationship, I really feel that you have shut yourself down to it. The same could be said about a workplace situation. You might have been taken on in a role where you were sort of promised things like promotions or growth or more responsibility, working your way up the ladder, and then maybe it just didn't turn out how it was sold to you, basically. And I think now it doesn't really matter, what offers you're made. You've removed your energy from that situation. You're really, really wanting to manifest new things for yourself. And I think that you've been dreaming of a new future. That number 2 of Wands can be about, wanting to, step out of a situation to something greater. It's also known as the Life Review card. I really feel like this situation has made you think deeply about what you truly want for your life, because the situation, wasn't as it seemed. It wasn't as it was sold to you, and I think you've woken up to that and you're really wanting something better for your life. The Two of Wands, talks about weighing up the past and the future and deciding which way to go. It invites you to step beyond your comfort zone in order to seek greener pastures, in order to seek opportunities that can be truly fulfilling for you. And it's also that reminder that you have the whole world in your hands. There is limitless potential on offer for you if you just, believe in your own power, if you believe in your own light. You can step up and create whatever you want. What I love about this card, Libra, is that you'll see that, this person here has a firm grasp on the Ace of Wands, which we see is also coming in for you in the near future. So I feel like this is kind of like that initial rumbling of, I know I'm going to choose a different future for myself. I'm just not quite ready to jump. I'm not quite ready to step over that castle parapet and grasp it. But, the universe is coming in this week, Libra, to shake things up for you, to get you over that edge. Here we go. The Tower and Justice, what a powerful combination. But what I love about this, Libra, is that, Justice is your card. I feel that you are the Tower. You are going to be the one that's standing in your strength throughout this revelation, this chaotic event, or however the Tower is going to manifest for you. You are going to be the one standing in your strength. It's not going to pull you down. It might pull down other constructs around you. Other people might fall from the Tower, but I think that you are going to remain powerful. So, the Tower, it is a blessing in disguise, Libra, because it comes in, it's like the universe stepping in to shake things up to get you back on your life path. And often it comes in when we haven't been taking action, we've stayed in a situation too long and we've stagnated, and we can actually alter sometimes we can alter our life path through doing that. And that's why the universe comes in to give us a helping hand, even though it can feel really uncomfortable, because it can come in through a big truth, being revealed. Maybe someone was lying, maybe someone was cheating. It can be, a massive argument or a showdown like that really, there's no going back from whatever the situation is. But, the situation was built on a foundation that wasn't solid, and it's no longer a fit for you. It's sort of a square tower, round crown situation. So it only took one bolt of lightning here to bring the whole thing down. With this justice energy here, Libra, justice presents itself when a fair and just modification needs to happen to a situation. And that's what the Tower is coming in to do. It's coming in to shake your foundation so that the situation, can be brought to justice. So the scales can be rebalanced, because I think in the past you probably felt out of power. Well, this is you fully stepping up in your power, picking up your sword of victory, using it to cut yourself free from these people, the situation, whatever it is that's no longer serving you. And the reminder there with that Tower card, Libra, is don't rebuild the same tower on that shaky foundation. If you do want to salvage anything out of the situation, you really need to rebuild it from an entirely different place, on an entirely different foundation, in order for it to be successful in the future. So if you do allow that tower to fall, if you really surrender to that process, Libra, that's when we see the changes happening and the new energies coming in for you. So, you had an inkling of this Ace of Wands in your past. You knew that there was a greater future, a greater opportunity, a more passionate way to live your life. Well, after that tower falls, that's what's coming in for you with the Ace of Wands. The Ace of Wands can be a passionate offer, can be about, rediscovering your energy and enthusiasm for life. It can also be about your own inner growth, development, and spirituality. With the Page of Swords here, Libra, this could be, it's an air sign energy, so it could actually be you sort of feeling youthful again, feeling reinvigorated after this heavy situation. It's also known as the Wind of Change card. So I think what it's really saying is, after this tower falls, that's when things can shift, that's when things can be shifted. And from that rubble, you will be able to rebuild something really great. The Ace of Wands here, can be, really it's the seeds of pure potential, because aces are the first card of each of the suit of the tarot cards. So what it's saying is the universe is giving you, it's giving you a chance, it's giving you an opportunity. There's an element of divine intervention here, actually two of them. But, with the aces, they do need to be tended to, they need to be nurtured. Action needs to be taken in order to, to grow them, into, more inspiration, more passion, more spirituality. But the Page of Swords really also does indicate the beginnings of progress. So this is where the change all happens for you, Libra. But it begins with letting that tower fall. So Libra, that's what I have for you. I really wish you all the best with what could be a really big week. Keep in mind it is a general reading, so you won't all be having tower moments this week. Leave me a comment. I'd love to know how it's playing out in your daily life, and I'll be back here next week with you for another reading.